Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. The topic on the table today is breaking down what is next for Proterra in the coming months.
Today's video will be broken down into 3 parts: our technical analysis, Proterra's new price target, plus another Seeking Alpha article, and how to play Proterra stock. Looking at the past 4 trading days, you can definitely point out that Proterra has fallen a significant amount. In our previous video, we break down the most likely cause of the recent sell-off, speculating that it's more than just PIPE investors, but also Series 1 to 4 investors too. But today, we'll be looking at Proterra's technical analysis to spot some indication for a reversal or more downside to come. Before diving into Proterra's technical analysis, I want to go over 2 important phrases that everyone should remember when looking at TA. A broken support level will become future resistance, and a previous level of resistance will become support. You've probably heard of these 2 phrases amongst other traders before, but we'll briefly explain it for you to better understand what we'll talk about next. We'll use 2 images from Investopedia as reference. From the chart seen on screen, you were able to spot that numbers 1 and 2 acted as price barriers, meaning the price of the stock failed to break below. However, when the price of the stock broke below the dotted line, it soon became the resistance, illustrated by 3 and 4, unable to break through. And with the second chart seen on screen, it's vice versa from the first chart. Points 1 and 2 failed to break through the dotted line, but once the bulls pushed the price past the dotted line, it soon became support, represented by 3 and 4. So now going back to Proterra, what are some levels to watch for? Well, let's first state the elephant in the room. It's quite a bearish chart, as the price of Proterra has broken under multiple areas of support. Previously, Proterra used 1640 as it represented a strong area of support, followed by $15. These 2 areas of support were used quite often, stretching almost 4 months since March. Just to demonstrate, I'll circle the candles that bounced off those levels to show how important they were to Proterra's stock. It allowed Proterra to consolidate and build a stronger foundation to hopefully make higher highs and higher lows, but unfortunately, that wasn't able to happen. So now let's pinpoint some potential support levels for Proterra. $12 could potentially act as support, which was July 15th closing price, December 23rd's high, and January 11th close. Proterra's support is quite limited, as it's entered a foreign territory that it hasn't really traded before. I'm extremely confident that Proterra will not fall under $11, as that will most likely represent the maximum downside in my opinion. Let's look at resistance levels now. Since $16.40 and $15 were 2 levels that acted as previous support, it may now become resistance levels. Going back to the phrase, broken support level will become future resistance. But let's look a little higher. If Proterra stock does indeed break above $15 and $16.40, $18.70 followed by $20 would be the next 2 levels of resistance for Proterra. And finally, let's take a look at the descending channel that I've drawn out. Stretching out to late February and the present day, Proterra has been trading within a descending price channel, excluding the breakout in June. The top of the channel represents resistance, while the bottom acts as support. It consistently followed that trend, bouncing off support, followed by getting rejected, before finally smashing above resistance in June. However, due to the recent sell-off, Proterra has re-entered into the price channel, and could potentially retest the bottom line, which I highly doubt.
On July 14th, at market open, Citigroup initiated its first coverage on Proterra, giving it a $16 price target with a neutral rating. According to Seeking Alpha, who wrote an article regarding this new rating, they also commented on behalf of Citigroup, saying, Proterra is well positioned for sustainable long-term growth, but they also call the risk-reward balanced based on its current valuation. Before providing our own take, I just want to share Ite McCally's track record, the analyst who initiated the coverage. Let's take a look at tip ranks to see where Ite McCally stands out compared to other analysts. He's actually ranked dead last among other analysts, specifically 7,493 out of 7,592 analysts. He has an annualized return rate of negative 15% and a 51% success rate. This is the same as a coin flip over arguably one of the biggest bull markets in history. Let's take a look at his coverages now on some stocks to see how this reputation was earned. Specifically Tesla. He's been covering Tesla since July of 2019 and has maintained the same rating, sell. If you listen to him when he had his original price target of $119, adjusted now to $23.80 after the 1-to-5 share split in July, you would have missed out on over 1,400% gains. Let's give him an exception for Tesla, but let's look at his coverage on Fisker, ticker symbol FSR. He had a price target on Fisker of $30, and if you had bought when he initially rated Fisker as a buy rating, you'd be down currently over 35%. Okay, now for our take. In our previous video, we mentioned that our Proterra price target was $40. Our price target has not changed, while the stock price has moved lower, as zero fundamentals have changed. So how would we recommend that you play Proterra stock? First off, only play with money that you can afford to lose. This is a general rule in the stock market. The future is uncertain, as seen with Proterra's stock price over the past few months, so you never want to play with money that you cannot afford to lose. With that being said, I would personally recommend playing with shares over calls. This is because we view Proterra as a long-term play. Shares are currently the only way to play Proterra over an over 1 year horizon, as the furthest expiration date for Proterra calls are February 22nd. In addition, I would make sure to slowly scale in and add to your position over time. As Brandon stated earlier, Proterra could possibly go to $11 or even lower, so make sure you have free cash to add on dips rather than scaling in all at once.
Make sure to check out our Instagram page right over here where we post daily stock market picks and updates.
Make sure to check out our StockSwitch Twitter and Discord, all linked in the description below, as well as hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and hit that juicy red tomato subscribe button that has post notifications also down below. We really appreciate that you guys got us to our first video with 1,000 views, and we hope to continue to put out great content and make our content better every time. With that being said, we would really appreciate if you left a comment down below telling us something we can improve upon or a video suggestion for next time. Other than that, thank you for watching and good luck on your investment journey.
Bye.